Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natoya and I'm here to help you start incorporating international travel into your life, like traveling 2 to 4 times a year and doing it all on a budget. So in this video, guys, it's going to be a bit of a rant and maybe just like an eye-opener on the fact that you don't have to be rich, you don't have to wait till retirement, you don't have to have a whole bunch of money saved. You don't have to do anything to start traveling the world. I feel like every time I talk to someone, especially like close family members that are willing to like spill their guts and tell me exactly why they haven't traveled when they really want to, every time I talk to them, it's always kind of the same thing. They just have this assumption that travel is so expensive and you need to have a whole bunch of money laying around to be able to afford it, and then on top of it be able to travel multiple times a year. Now, this is like the biggest lie and the biggest like misconception when it comes to traveling. And while I know it looks so glamorous, these Instagram photos that you're seeing, a lot of these people are doing it all on a budget. And here's the secret: a lot of those places that are fabulous looking, they're affordable and they're actually way cheaper than you would think they are. Like, the American dollar is worth more in many countries around the world. And then you can get some like killer deals on accommodation, on meals, every aspect of travel. You can get some killer deals just because you have the US dollar. So while you might see someone on your Instagram feed in a fabulous villa in, let's say, Guatemala or even Croatia, Thailand, Bali, just places all over the world. While you may see them in a beautiful place, eating amazing meals, don't make the assumption that that's costing them a lot of money, especially if it's like a group of friends. That doesn't automatically mean that it's a lot of money. Here's the problem that I find a lot of people doing. I didn't know this was a thing, but my sister told me she did it, and my cousin just the other day told me she did it. So I know some of you out here are doing this. So like, you go on Google and then you search, how much does it cost for a 7-day trip to Thailand? And then you get this insane number. First of all, that's just an average. That's an average trip to Thailand. And that's the average of like a backpacker spending like $30 a day, and then like a couple on like a honeymoon or a couple with money spending probably like $300 a day. Okay, so that's just an average number that you're getting. For you need to find out how much you're gonna pay and how much you're gonna need. And that's like all what this channel is about. That's the whole point of my channel, to show you how to budget travel, how to do the research, how to figure things out on your own, and how to do it affordably. Every aspect of your trip, your flight, your accommodation, your meals, your transportation, every aspect of your trip can be done on a budget. So think about it this way. In your hometown, right? Like in Brooklyn, there are just some places that are just like really nice, really expensive. And then there's some places like, they're all right. It's affordable. The average Brooklyn person lives here. And then there are just some places that I'm like, oh, I do not want to live there. That's what it is for all over the world. There's different areas and different living situations with different budgets. So if you come to Brooklyn, you can stay in that fancy area and pay that amount of money. You can stay in that regular old area and pay that amount of money. And you can stay in that area that's not so great and pay that amount of money. And that goes for food and transportation. You can take the train in Brooklyn, or you can take Uber, or you can rent a car, or you can bike. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Every aspect of your trip, you can do it on a budget that's right for you. You can do it in the method that's right for you. You can come to Brooklyn and stay at like Michelin star restaurants. Honestly, I don't even know if there's any restaurants like that in Brooklyn. You can stay at restaurants like that, or you can eat at mom and pop restaurants. Whatever is right for you and your wallet is what you should do. Now, I've made an insane amount of videos on budgeting and figuring out how much money you need for your trip. I'll link one above. You can check out that video. It's a step-by-step video on how to create a budget for your trip. And then after you watch that, you can watch this video here on different ways of saving for that trip. After you get your trip number, your trip budget, how you should go about saving for it. And the next thing is, a lot of you guys are so scared about saving money for your trip. You feel like it's going to be so hard, so impossible. I don't know everyone's financial situation, obviously. Like, I don't have any kids. There's just some things I don't have to pay for that you will have to pay for. But I know for sure if you set a plan, even if that's saving $10 a week, if you set a plan and you stick to it, you will eventually get to your goal. If you know that you want to take this trip for $10,000, sorry, not $10,000, like we're budget travelers. If you know you want to take a trip for $1,000 and you have, say you want to take it next year and you have 12 months to save or 10 months to save, you save $100 a month. Again, I don't know your financial situation, but the whole thing is you make a goal and you stick to it. If you have to cut off Netflix, if you have to cut off going out with your friends on every Friday to have drinks, if you have to cut off getting your nails done, then do so. And if you have to start doing something online, like teaching English online, freelance writing online, whatever you have to do to bring in more money and to save more money, you're just gonna have to do it. It's doable. We've all done it. All those travelers that you see roaming around the world, we had to make sacrifices, and you can too. In the description, I'll leave an ebook that I wrote on 70 ways to make money and save money to travel. Make sure you check that out. So this was totally a rant, but I really do hope that this video helped you, like encouraged you to just at least start the process of planning your trip, like doing some research and just seeing how much everything will cost, and not being so nervous and afraid of what Google says. So make sure you leave any comments and questions in the description of just whatever videos you want me to talk about, whatever topics you want me to talk about, and I'll do so. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.